So today's date is December 3rd, 2019, which makes it a Tuesday, which means it's Talk to Me Tuesdays on the Miss Me With It Talk radio show, hosted by none other than your girl, Miss Vignetta Nelson, also known as Miss Mimi. And this week on Talk to Me Tuesdays, we are talking about everything. So in order for you to find out what we're talking about, you have to be tuned in. So I hope you are tuned in to our live show when we go live. What is the topic? Once again, it could be anything, any topic of discussion. Family, friends, love, relationship, business, lifestyle, whatever it could be. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment, coulda, shoulda, wouldas, that type of stuff. But also, I want to give a shout out to everybody who is up and out, getting it in, shopping, doing their Christmas shopping, getting their Christmas shopping out the way, because it's going to be hectic. Before we even know it, it's going to be Christmas time, right? It's crazy. Because then right after Christmas, X amount of days, 6-7 days after Christmas, it's New Year's. So what is your New Year's resolution? And as you wait until New Year, are you waiting until New Year's to start on your New Year's resolution when you can start on it today? Why wait when you can start on it today? And you can go check out my book, Secure That Bag. Go check out that book, Secure That Bag. Follow us on Facebook, as well as order the book off of Amazon. Order the book off of Amazon. Excuse my lash, y'all. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm still going to wear it because we got a full day ahead of us, okay? So whether we looking crazy or not, we need both lashes, not one. So when we out here chasing that bag, y'all see where I'm at. You never see me out because I live in my workplace. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always at work. I'm always doing my business. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you do. Can't tell you what you do. I can only tell you what I do. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can't speak for me, I can't speak for you, right? I could tell you what I might think you might do. I could tell you what I think you might say. But I can't tell you what it is exactly you're going to do or what you're going to exactly say. Only you could tell me that, right? Miss me with it. That's all I be saying. It's like, you know how people be wanting to do you better than you do yourself. Or at least try, because that's all they can really do is try. They can try to outdo you. But it's like, why are you competing with me? The only person you should be competing with is yourself. Compete with yourself. You know what I'm saying? One up yourself, because you're not one up in me. You don't even know what level I'm on. You know what level you think I'm on. Ooh, never knew that, huh? Miss me with it. Hey, they don't even be knowing. People just be talking to be talking sometimes. They just talk because their mouth move and noise come out. That's it. So when you get down here and you be listening and talking to people, sometimes you got to ask them, like, what are you talking about? What is it exactly that you're talking about? Like, I need to know this so I can try to at least understand and or at least listen. You know when you get a comb and you just pull that comb out of nowhere? Sometimes the weave be needing to be combed. You got to comb the weave, girl. Comb the motherfucking weave. You can't be sitting there with the weave all bunched up. Get that shit together. Get it together. Get that weave together. Ain't nobody tell you to flat iron it. You ain't look at yourself and tell it was looking like that. Come on now, get that shit together. You left the house looking like that, then you deserve to be laughed at. Baby, we too grown for this shit. Come on now. Hit them flat irons. Hit that iron, put that shit on that iron board and press it out. Do something. Get that shit together. Can't be out here looking like, come on now, we too grown. Or we supposed to be anyway. Miss me with it. But yes, I be trying. I can only lead by example. I can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That is so good. Oh my God. That is so good. So, we went to Sagano's a couple weeks ago, not too long ago. And when I say it is the bomb.com, I got that from somebody else. I heard somebody else say that. That's where I got it from. The bomb.com. It was so good. I had lobster, shrimp, chicken fried rice, double rice. Like, it was good with the double garlic butter. It was so good. And the motherfucking chef was so funny. He was so hilarious. He kept doing I don't know if he knew what he was doing, but he kept throwing up the peace sign. And I seen a video yesterday. I was watching the Christmas tree lights. show. Not necessarily watching it. It was on TV. So when I glanced up, it was a female. It was a family that was all women, and the elder in the family hit the peace sign too. I was like, dang, everybody doing that. That's crazy and funny and hilarious all at the same time. But I also had to explain to my daughter, like, a lot of stuff that's popular now was not popular 15 or so years ago. Was not popular 15 or so years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this prevalent LGBTQ stuff, that wasn't, a lot of stuff was put in the closet. A lot of stuff was kept behind the door or in the dark type stuff. It wasn't put out in everybody's face. It wasn't flamboyant and shown off for everybody to see. It was like some hidden stuff. It was like some stuff I do on my time, not on your time, or not out in public type stuff. Like like even these stripper flyers. Like, I remember my first time ever seeing a stripper flyer. I was like, what the fuck is this? I remember my first time ever seeing one. I was at the corner liquor store. You standing in line getting your little whatnots, the twos and fews, whatever it might be. And I walked up to the counter or whatever, to the cashier, and there was a stack of flyers there. And I looked, and I was like, dang, look at these naked bitches. At that time, it was about 2 or 3 of them. And whatever, about 2 or 3 females on the flyer. And I was like, dang, look at these naked bitches. Like, dang, they out here doing it like this, they doing it like that. Like, I was surprised. I was taken back. But I was like, look at the flyers now, 15 or so years later. It's a flyer full of naked bitches. So, I mean, I'm just showing you the expansion, how it just blew up. Like, it went from 1 or 2 or 3 to, like, not everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the piercings of the face and stuff like that. So, excuse me. Back in the day, like I was explaining to my daughter, and that's how we got on the topic, because we was actually talking about piercings. And I was telling her, like, back in the day, I remember with one of my friends, one of the guy friends or whatever, I had one with him to get the back of his neck pierced. And it was crazy because he was like, he was going to the tattoo shop. So I'm thinking like he getting a tattoo or something like that. And then we get there to the tattoo shop and he like, I'm getting a piercing. And I'm like, you getting a piercing? I'm like, it's only so many places you can pierce on a guy, but okay, you getting a piercing. All right, where you getting the piercing at? And then, when the guy came in, the person that was piercing him came in or whatever, and he showed him. I'm like, what the hell? Getting the back of his neck. The back of his neck. So I'm like, nah, what is the point of that? What is the point of you getting that? Like, that is retarded. It was retarded to me, but it's his body. He could do whatever he want to do with it. I'm just saying, miss me with it. So, long story short, he was basically like, it's about your level of pain, your tolerance for pain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do it because, a lot of people don't feel pain. A lot of people can't feel pain. A lot of people love to experience it, and it's a thrill in experiencing pain, and it's like adrenaline and whatever the situation is. Like, he even showed me how people get these piercings in their back, and then they like hang from these chains or whatever. And I was like, that's retarded. And I'm like, I'm thinking that's like on fair-skinned people, not on, our skinned people. So I'm like, whatever, but you got to be for all of us if you doing it retarded, but okay. So, but that's what I was explaining to my daughter. Like, now you walk around, it's a piercing here, it's a piercing here. They're piercing their cheeks so they can have dimples, like, whatever. That type of stupid shit, whatever the situation is. It's a piercing on the lip, it's a piercing on the nose, it's a piercing in the eyebrow, it's a piercing down low, it's a piercing every motherfucking where. I'm just saying, like, back in the day, that shit wasn't like that. Just like I was explaining to my daughter too about tattoos. Like, it all depends on what industry you plan on being in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because if you plan on being a professional, then you can't have those outlandish tattoos. And if you do have those outlandish tattoos and those big ass tattoos that cover your whole body or your whole arm or your whole chest or whatever the situation might be, you got to be able to cover it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be out here and be a professional. But I mean, if you choose on being something else in life, then it might not matter what, if you got 1,001 tattoos. So it's all about the direction you choose for yourself. But that's basically what I had to explain to my child. But I just thank God that, I am, able to teach her and lead by example. Because other than that, where would we be taking her? Where would the world be taking her? where would, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge and the advice people give her, where would it take her? I don't know. I would be scared to even try to figure it out. But I'm glad that she do come to me, and we are able to have those type of conversations to where, you know what I'm saying, it's a back and forth conversation versus just one-sided, you know what I'm saying? Because baby able to do whatever she wants to do. She's 18, you know what I'm saying? She's the ruler of her life as of now, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just appreciate that she still takes the time to come seek what what mama think. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like what mama might think. Let's go see what mama might say, versus hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm grown. See, it's a different type of mentality, and I greatly appreciate that. So I just wanted to share that with my, my people, and I greatly appreciate y'all tuning in. But y'all make sure y'all also go follow us on all social media. Miss Me With It. Follow us on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow our website, mmwinetwork.com, as well as follow our YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube page, y'all. Miss Me With It Talk Radio YouTube page. Follow us, follow us, follow us, follow us. Stay tuned, because we have a way much more to go. But y'all thought this was it's just the beginning.